Hello everyone, this is Brian Bentley at CoinOpTV bringing you gameplay and commentary for Assassin's Creed Liberation HD. I'm playing on the Xbox 360 and I kind of wanted to show two aspects of the game. The first one being that there are different personas that you can, garb yourself in as Aveline de Grandpré, I believe is the correct pronunciation. And the first one of these is the lady. So you have the lady, the slave persona, and the assassin persona. And the lady can easily get around town without being harassed by guards and, those type of guys. Now, muggers do try to come after her if she's alone, but you can charm gentlemen to follow you around and keep you protected. So you can walk in the open, everyone respects you, that's great, but I will admit that this is one of the first times in a video game that I've actually said aloud, oh, I forgot, I can't go climbing buildings in this dress. Not a normal thing, that normally something you would normally say. The other thing is you kind of running kind of gives off an impression that something's wrong, so fast walking is really about the best you can do. Now, I do have my hidden blades up my sleeves, and I just got the parasol weapon, so it has a fast poisoning dart, so if I feel like carrying a parasol with me as, a fine-bred lady in New Orleans, you can do so. There's a tailor shop that I could go in if I wanted to. But I'm going to show off how to use the parasol. Now, there's a guy in the background right there talking. That's a mugger who would try to get me. Basically, the parasol is it's not exactly the fastest weapon in the world, but it's pretty cool. You're spinning this thing and then you go whoop chow, and then that guy's dead. So you just aim, fire. He's like, ugh, and then he goes down. And then his buddy goes to go check on him while I'm, reloading. And then you'll notice after I kill this guy and I walk up to the guy in blue who is my target. All right, there's a bunch of people over on the right-hand side. Nobody says a thing. Like, oh, by the way, I just killed these two guys over here. No big deal. Look, there's like 3 guys there. What? So, like I said, you're playing Aveline de Grandpré. You can play as the lady, the slave, who is better at blending in with, you can carry like a crate around with you and no one really looks at you sideways. What we're doing in this mission is you deal in coffee, your family deals in coffee, he deals in tea, so he's been trying to slander the family name by saying coffee's bad for you and it gives you hives and stuff, stuff we all believe today. But one of the big things, of course, is that being half African heritage, Aveline is very heavy into freeing the slaves in New Orleans. So this is sort of in the mid to late 18th century. So there's definitely a lot of those sentiments going around, and a lot of slavery undertones in Assassin's Creed 4 also. So you can kind of see where that's going, and there are specially designed missions for the slave persona to help with that. So the lady is to get into hybrid areas, and the slave persona is to get into low areas, low-bred areas. Now there is a mission very early on where you have to infiltrate the governor's mansion, and you can go in as the lady or the slave. Basically, the lady go in the front door, the slave you go in the back door. It kind of leads to the same thing, but the slave, you would have to go in when you're kind of in the house itself. You would have to kind of subdue all the guards. I went in as the lady. I just charmed all the guards as I went along. I just charmed each one, and no one said a thing to me. And then I went and killed the governor. So there are a couple of different ways to do it. Now we're going to jump in as the assassin. I kind of wanted to show you know, Assassin obviously is combat oriented. You know, she has the hidden blades, a sword, a hatchet, poison darts, gun, you know, that sort of thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the fast poisoning dart, and then I'm going to go kill the guy on the left side, and then I'll use the dart again, and then I'll kind of explain once I get to that point. And then, of course, is one of Ubisoft's infamous carriage rides. I forgot that this is the section I actually picked up, but you'll take a look, and then we'll have some actual combat. So what I'm going to do is there's a guard. Now, I have to remain undetected. There's a guard that's hidden beneath me, so I would either have to go up to him and try to get him, or this is my strategy is poison the first guy, he'll come investigate it, and then air assassination. So I was a little hesitant. I'm like, yeah, oh, nope, there he is. Boom. And then there really wasn't any, I can't remember if there was a carriage ride in Assassin's Creed 3 or not, but there really wasn't in 4, thankfully, because it's almost as bad as some of the tailing missions. God, I hate the tailing missions. And in Assassin's Creed Liberation, the tailing missions aren't as well suited as the ones in Assassin's Creed 4. They're actually in Assassin's Creed 4. They actually figured a way to make it not quite so annoying. You know, obviously in the HD version, the fidelity is a little better. Especially, you know, considering going from, I was playing it previously when I had on my Vita on a 5-inch OLED screen to a 50-inch plasma. You know, so the fidelity is a little better. You know, they tried to keep a lot of the, you know, controls all set up. But I will say that I kind of missed, there's a couple of things that you needed to use the, you know, tilt mechanics on the Vita, and I kind of missed that for this part. So now I'm gonna go in and save these people that are trapped in the warehouse, and so we're gonna go into actual combat. So we've done some stealth, some combat, and of course there are some parts of the combat where you kind of like the fact that, look, there's 4 guys. And they tell me how to counter and use my gun, which I'm still not really sure what the big deal is. But of course, this one guy, he waits until his buddies die, and then he comes attacks me. So even my wife commented on that. It was really nice of that guy to wait until his friends died before he tried to attack you. Of course, now, and the building's on fire, but don't worry, because I'm going to load my gun and loot this guy. Don't worry about that. And then I'm going to go up here and I'm going to go stab this poor sap at the top of the stairs. But thank you for watching. I mean, there's still like a minute left, and I'm sure we'll still go over some more. But thank you for watching. Be sure to like the video and leave as many comments as you can about what you feel about Assassin's Creed, or how you think you know, the HD version of Liberation looks. I'm having a really good time with it still. Had a blast with it on Vita. Having a good time with it now on the Xbox 360. So let us know what you think. Be sure to subscribe to the CoinOpTV YouTube channel as a whole. Because we have more than just Assassin's Creed footage. We have everything from Skylanders to, you know, next gen, you know, the Xbox One, PS4, PS3. We have the old stuff too. It's all there, all for you. So definitely subscribe today. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take it easy.